No
So
problem.
Gilmar, you are presenting and also working on machine learning.
Yes, I am.
So what do you do exactly?
I work as head of machine learning for a company that's called CIMT.
Okay.
Um, and we help our customers to build models using machine learning. And also we have a product that's now in internal alpha that's called Smart Canvas. That's a collaboration and communication tool for companies.
So are you a data scientist or developer or
I'm more an engineer.
okay?
So yeah,
So more of a developer.
yeah, I work in the frontier between a data scientist and an engineer. So
Ah, okay. So
we
explain
used
that a
to
little
say
bit.
that we put machine learning in production. We do real
Ah,
products using machine learning.
okay. So give us like a little example of who does what, like on a typical release of your product.
Okay,
So
so in our product we have a front end.
yep.
This front end is a web application, and also we have mobile applications built in for Android and iOS.
Mhm.
And then we have all the Java backend that serves all the functionalities. And then we have the models in machine learning. So, for instance, one thing that we do for this product is that we find topics of interest for people based on what they post, what they write about, and what they interact with.
Mhm.
So that's exposed to this front end. So it's a machine learning model behind it.
Okay. So and you develop the model or
Yes, we
yep.
do.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we do all the data science stuff and all the engineering because the problem is that sometimes you spend a lot of time doing the models, but you have to make it work and you have to connect it to a real application.
Right.
So that's sometimes you think that okay that my model is working, the accuracy is good, but then you have to put it in production and
So what
that's when the trouble
right.
yeah
And so
starts.
how do you deal with or do you have experience with um, false negatives or like things that you thought were going to produce like the great results and then you realize that your model has flaws that you didn't
Yeah,
expect.
sure,
So,
sure.
yeah.
And one third thing that happens is that sometimes the data changes because the
Uh,
machine learning model is composed of the data, the algorithms, and
right.
all the parameters that you to feed the model. So if the data changes, sometimes you have to change the parameters and sometimes you even have to change the algorithms. So it's a very dynamic um, yeah, very dynamic problem. So
Okay. So how long does it take you to just like write a working model to the satisfaction that you
um,
looking for?
it takes sometimes 6 months.
Ah,
This
wow.
yeah, some of the models that we are using today we start 2 years ago. So that's evolving thing.
So it's really based on experience and
Yes, it
okay.
is.
So are you also doing a presentation here at
Yes,
TDC?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the topic?
The topic is about deploying machine learning models in production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So any what do you cover on this topic? What are some of the main topic that you cover in your session?
Yes, I'm gonna talk a little bit about all the possible solutions that we can use. So, for instance, one thing that we can do is that we can serialize the model and then make it available to the application. That's one thing that we can do. Another thing that we can do is what I call the projection. So what I do is that I take in advance something that I need to predict. For instance, if I would like to predict the most interesting topics for you, and for other users, what I do is I ask the model, then I store this result in a database, and then I serve that results from the database. So it's kind of a projection of the model itself. So there are a lot of solutions that we can try to solve this issue of making the models available in production.
And so, to the general public, do you think the session is really to understand? So, how can developers use the information that you're presenting?
So it's based on our experience. So I think that people that are starting in the field, as well as people that are already doing things in the field, because I'm gonna show the basic techniques and also the more advanced techniques. So I think that it'll be useful for beginners and experts as well.
So, any funny stories about stuff that you found? I don't know, any examples that you want to share with us about data modeling that you did? Did you do some with politics in Brazil?
Yeah, so for instance, so last week I was working in a POC that the goal was to recognize flowers for a customer. So I spent 2 days doing the model. So I extended an existing model, and I got really good results. But at this point, I'm still trying to make it work in production. So you can see that's a really tough problem to solve.
Okay, well, good luck with that project.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for spending the time with us and talking to us about data modeling.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.